Hello guys, this is James, and I just want to update you on what I'm doing here. Basically, I'm gonna say this. I'm back for Columbus Day, the U.S. holiday, so it's U.S. holiday. I'm back. For now, I'll be home. I'll be back, not home, I'll be back in college on Monday night, so I don't know if I'm gonna be putting this video up, like during Columbus Day or before then, but I just need to clarify some things while I'm just mindlessly walking. First of all, about technology wise, if you have a Mac and you want to make videos, Soundflower is important because, let me tell you something, early videos, you heard a lot of fan action. You heard a lot of fans going on my MacBook. That is a bitch when it comes to recording. And I feel like Soundflower is the way to go. It's a little complicated to get it to record, and plus when you have QuickTime Player, you can just record from there. And but what I recommend it, I would recommend it for those like me who are just doing this for fun, like they aren't like trying to make a living out of it. Because let me show you something, actually. So if I wanted to check something, I'd have to cut it because this is uncut. This is what I have to do. I'd have to go to options, I have to go to video settings, turn full screen off, and then like you get this part here. I'll go on Safari, for example. Just do that, and I'd go on some of these things. So ESPN, I'd check scores there. That's just an example. Now, another thing that sort of like pisses me off, but not in a big way. You've probably seen in my videos. It's hold on. Try to see my arms for a second. I'm trying to hold on. Yeah, you see the black? That happens. But I will say that it is amazing at being very compatible. It is a great. I learned this in computer science. What is the word? It's not. It's a great monolithic device when it comes to performance. Well, I would say that like the smartphone's the best monolithic, but anyways. So that's technology wise. Voice wise, you might notice I lost my voice today when I was hanging with my friend that I miss dearly from college. First thing we did, played GTA 5. The second thing we did was NHL 13. And boy, was there major bullshit in that game. Like, nothing serious. Like, I wasn't, like, mad, but I was, like, like, upset because he would score from the blue line, and the puck would clearly, like, go off someone's skate, but, like, in true video game graphics fashion, it's like nothing happened. And I call bullshit on that, but I digress. It was a close game, though, so that's where tempers sort of flared. Not in a serious way. Let's make sure that that gets out there. And yeah, that's it for that. Online, I did have a video of the Hunger Games. I was gonna do more, but apparently that server doesn't work anymore under the college internet connection things. Now, as I said in the video, that is like the first words that came out of my mouth were, so apparently this server works. What happened is like you usually have to wait for like hours just to get in a game. And basically I was sort of anticipating that, except by the time I was ready to record, like the game was starting, so I had to record it quickly and do that. And then I made another video of me reacting to the Giants sucking a lot this year because they're usually a good team. Boy, are they awful. They better get a first round pick of that or out of that because I'm not going for anything worse than that. And as of now, they lost. So they're 0-6 now. I should have waited for that video. Yeah, like that was one of the few, like the video I made was like one of the few videos that I actually liked. There are only 2 videos that I've made. Both of them were like 1 minute or less comedy sketches. And they do have somewhat nice views. So for the other one's Minecraft, the movie, for obvious reasons. Basically, I just looked at it and I'm just like, unique, because it wasn't like I was trying to force a joke or anything. I was being serious. But I feel like what really made the video for me was how do I say this? It was the music from iMovie, the editing program that I use. It's I don't know what it's called, but let me tell you something that just somehow fit in perfectly. I didn't have to like download any MP3s from YouTube and put that in there. And I preferred to just have that there. And boy, it was I don't know, for some reason I felt really good I felt really good about myself. Ooh, horses. But yeah, I don't know why. It's just like I love doing comedy sketches. Now, of course, like when I make a comedy sketch, I don't rush to make one. And it's always like something that's in my head. And there's a funny story about that video. I believe the game was going on and the Eagles were winning. It was the Eagles game that was on before. And I believe I came up with the lag. I believe I came up with the idea of just being pissed off about it, but not in the sense of I was raging, because like I think raging's sort of, unless you do it right, because like I do have a few rules of raging that I follow, but I really don't know how true it is. Like you can only have one fuck per 2 sentences, so that you don't go too carried away, and that fuck can never be something that's used seriously, or something that seriously affects the gameplay for you. But I'll probably get into more details about my rules later. But for now, I'm just going to mindlessly frolic around the forest, or whatever this is. Oh my gosh. Squid. Oh god. Oh. Ugh. Looks like the anus. Mouth anus. But anyways, where was I talking about again? I just felt like just sitting there while the scores of the games. Shit, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the idea of the video. And so I make the video while the game is in halftime. Like, I shoot everything, just like sitting still, and then walking out and saying fuck in my dorm room, hoping that no one would hear me. And then all of a sudden the Giants take the lead, and I'm scared shitless. Because even though I do want the Giants to win, it's just like, no, I do not want to change the video. But like, if the Giants won, I would have changed it to like, oh my gosh, we won the game. Who do we play next? And then like the screen would say the Bears, and I'd be like, fuck. And then of course, James J. Productions, which might be a new thing. Who knows? I might be better off making skits because I try to apply to everything. And other last technology thing, I might get the new iPhone. Let me tell you why before you start like, oh guys, all it has is like a better camera and iOS 7, so I want to get the new iPhone 5, whatever letter it is. It's gonna be the 5S because there are more features on it. And like my selecting process and why over the 5C is because it has more features that I'd rather have the option to use instead of not have that by default. So that's one thing. And the other reason was like I'm paying the monthly plan and my parents are going to pay for it for my birthday. So yeah. But back to the video part. Eventually the Eagles won, and now the Bears lost. I'm wondering if I should have waited till the Bears beat them. Probably not, that I think about it. And I'll talk about one more thing, and this is going to be a little hypothetical. How do you make that video that gets like double-digit views when all I'm getting are like 9 views or 6 views? How do you do that? Like my secret, there's like one main secret that I follow to do that. Time. What am I talking about? Am I talking about like time and you have to devote so much time into your project? No. I'm talking about time as in how long things take. Because when you're someone that no one knows on the internet and you put out an hour-long video, nobody will watch it. Not because it's bad, but because the video is an hour long. And sort of like me right now, I don't know how long this is taking because I can't see the timer, but I know it's not going to be enough for people to be like, I should check it out. Because when you put a video that's a minute long over an hour long, people will complain like, I want my 1 minute back. But then like people can just check you out and see how good you are without having to worry like, oh man, I got 20 minutes left. And Venom has a video out that's 20 minutes long, and I am the gym has a 20-minute video out. And Venom it is. Oh my gosh. Hashtag YOLO. No, but if you put a minute out, it's sort of like, what's this? Never seen that before. And that's sort of where it comes from, I believe. You know, just, and also, like, vary your stuff, so, you know, you might find people who like things like, I pretty much like all sports, but, like, different levels. So, like, I'm fair weather in, like, soccer, but I'm, like, hardcore in basketball and baseball, pretty much. So that's sort of my, like, real advice to making a video that gets, like, more than single-digit views. And that'll probably be it for this episode. I might post a video out just explaining, like, how I make 1-minute videos or whatever. So, yeah, I guess that's it for me. I've gone on too long. I've rambled on too long. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys like this video. I usually ask to rate, comment, subscribe here. I think I'll do that now because I'm not doing this anymore, where I'm trying not to get people involved in my work. By that I mean like liking it, being like, yo friend, check this person out, they're cool. At this point I really don't give a shit anymore, so. And plus this isn't probably going to be one of those videos that gets out there. So yeah, just enjoy the video. If you do whatever you want to do with this video, and have a nice day. Bye. Holy shit, they added this and I love it already.